My grandma is talking on the phone. I'm gonna put this milk of magnesia mask on my face. For the remainder of this challenge, I am focusing on my self-care. I am allowing myself to be the woman that I envision, that I believe is in alignment with abundance, the version of me that I see anytime I visualize myself with abundance. I'm doing my self-care to transform myself into that woman. So today I'm starting off just with my hair, and I'm using this Milk of Magnesia mask in the meantime. The version of me that is in alignment with my abundance has her hair done in ways that is healthy as well as beautiful to her. She also pours into herself with her self-care practices. She has her nails done, her toes done, her skin is soft and smooth. She ignites all of your senses. She looks like art. She smells amazing. She feels amazing. And she sounds amazing. I'm working on myself. For these next few days and beyond, I'm going to be transforming into that version of myself and consistently being that version of myself. Throughout this challenge so far, I've been struggling a little bit to be that version of myself, but today and for the next few days, I am going to be initiating myself into that version of myself, closing the door behind me to my old self and throwing away the key and allowing myself to be her continuously until it becomes who I am effortlessly. So we're starting off with my hair. The okra gel was not doing what I wanted it to as far as detangling. So I'm just getting my hair detangled enough to get it out of the afro. Tomorrow I'm going to detangle further with the flaxseed gel. I was making some as I was doing this because I realized that the okra gel wasn't gonna work for my hair the way I thought it would. I did get a little tired and it was getting late, so I called it a day after I was done, and I will resume tomorrow. I got some wine I'm drinking today. These past 2 days they've been great. Yesterday was great, and I just wanted to check in with you guys and just share some of my new revelations, share some things that I've learned, some new things that I am implementing, what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Today is the 28th day of working on receiving $100,000 in 30 days. For the last 2 days, I am going to be engaging in self-care. I mean, doing the works. One, as a way to really give to my feminine energy and give to myself and nurture myself and help me feel confident and beautiful. Another reason is to reward myself because I have been doing great throughout this challenge. I am rewarding myself for becoming this new version of myself, just giving to myself because I deserve it. I did great, and I am continuing to do great and allowing myself to be even better. Well, it's probably going to be like a week. I'm going to be pouring into myself massage, mani-pedi, wax, getting my hair done, a facial. Hey, I'm going to see what else I can do to pour into myself. Maybe going to a spa, saunas, and all those different kind of things. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy about that. Just like allowing myself to transform and just like pour into myself. One of the things that I did successfully during this challenge that I am going to be continuing is make a sort of daily schedule for myself where I have things planned and I have certain systems for things, and I keep this paper around me. You know, I got some spills on it and stuff, but this is like my schedule. I keep this paper around me for me to reference, and it keeps me on track. I have set up systems for basically everything that I feel is important for me to do. And it's working because it's keeping me organized, but I haven't necessarily gotten through my whole day just yet. So I'm still working on that and seeing like what's realistic and seeing what areas I need to get better at. All of this I've gathered from all the information and the studying that I've been doing from various different sources. And I've just been taking what I feel I need or what I think works or what I think is important to me and putting it in my day and just trying it. Getting organized is the best thing that I've done. It is definitely affecting my life in a positive way and that is allowing me to focus my attention on all that I think is important to me to the best of my ability. And I'm still navigating that and learning that and seeing what I need to change. Navigating this is what I'm going to be really focusing on for a while. Now we're going to get into what I've learned these past couple days just from my research and just from life. Remember, I had a question about how to actually live like you have the money. Like sometimes I would feel like it was hard for me to make that connection because I don't necessarily have the money. So what I learned from my notes, from the videos that I watched yesterday, and from my experience thus far in this challenge is it's not necessarily about having the money per se. It's more about knowing your abundance, knowing that you are abundant and you are connected to an unlimited supply of abundance. So having that knowing and knowing that everything you need and desire will be taken care of. So having that knowing of your abundance is key. So that is what I've realized one day, just from like analyzing and just seeing how difficult it was for me to like resonate with pretending like I had the money when in moments I had to come to the conclusion that I didn't have the money. So instead of thinking that I have the money, I'm just thinking now that I am abundant and everything that I desire and need is going to be taken care of in some kind of way. That being said, I am visualizing myself with $100,000. So even though I'm not saying I have it, I'm still putting it out there that this is what I desire. And from the notes that I took yesterday, what really allows you to manifest is fully knowing that it is done and moving like a person that knows that this is done. In each moment, with your actions, with your emotions, they compared it to a door. You locking that door and throwing away the key to the old version of you and completely being this new version of you that knows that it is done, that knows your abundance, that is joyful about everything and is certain about everything. And a part of me knows that I haven't necessarily been that with my actions. So it's like I know that I'm not fully in alignment, but all it takes is for me to be in alignment in a moment. In each moment, we have the ability to make a decision to be in alignment. Whether or not I'm gonna have $100,000 doesn't even come to mind anymore because I know it's inevitable. Like I feel so abundant. Like I see the way things are moving in my life. Just this version of me, how I feel as a woman. I know my powers, and I just know that the way that life moves, like I'm more familiar with how to navigate life now, and I feel like this is inevitable for me. Really, all it comes down to is me making the choice to lock that door to my old self and throw away the key. I'm trying to think, what is causing me to not lock that door to my old self and throw away the key? What is keeping me in this kind of limbo of comfort? I'm not really exactly sure. I can't really put my finger on it. I think that I just have to do it. I don't necessarily think anymore it is about me mentally conceptualizing it or emotionally conceptualizing it. I think now is just the part where I do the work to heal myself and to make myself better instead of wanting to be like motivated in a sense, or only doing it when I feel good. Like I have to allow myself to do it even when I don't feel good, even when I don't want to. Today, I realized that I'm an addict. I'm addicted to so much with food, smoking, being comfortable. I'm addicted to watching content, sex. I don't have sex, but the desire to is really strong. Then I consume more content that is sexual in nature. Not that I don't watch porn, but whether that be through reading or music, like R&B music. Yeah, I'm addicted to so much, and it's like I need to heal myself. I came up with the plan to like put myself in kind of like a rehab kind of setting. Definitely going somewhere away from people and just allowing myself to heal. Because I think going into this challenge, I underestimated how much of myself I would need to heal in order to be open to this kind of wealth. But I'm proud of myself because I did come a long way, but it's just definitely a lot more that I need to heal about myself. But I'm open to it and I'm up for it, and I'm going to be continuing to heal myself and be in alignment, and we'll see where I am in 2 days. We'll see what the update is going to be. The one thing that I am adding to my morning routine is checking my bank account daily, because that was recommended. There was like this post on Instagram and she listed some things that wealthy women do. One of them was check their account daily with ease, just to know and not out of emotion. But I never put it on my list. I'd never put it in my systems. And yesterday I reminded myself to do it, and I had an extra $50 in my bank account. You never know when you have extra money in there, and I receive money unexpectedly all the time. Other than that, I feel really great about where I am in life. Also, today, while I was detangling my hair in the first clip that you saw, my cousin and my grandma were on the phone, and I loved hearing their conversation. Their conversation just like helped boost my energy and my good vibes. My relationship with my grandmother and just like navigating that has been a little tumultuous. tumultuous. And he kind of like gave me a good example of what that looks like, and just like hearing him talk so highly of her was refreshing to hear, and just to get to know her a little better, from because he lived with her. The grandma that I'm referring to, I didn't grow up with her. I got to know her later on in life, and my cousin knew her, grew up with her. So I got to learn a little bit more about her and stuff that she did and their experiences together. So learning about her and just like hearing how he spoke about her was nice. It was beautiful to hear, and I really loved it, and it uplifted my spirit. I just wanted to share that. Paying attention to those moments where I feel really good is also helping me know more about what it looks like to feel good, about what it looks like to be high vibrational. Like, I feel like it's easy to say, okay, that's high vibrational, that's low vibrational. But when you have a clear example, it's kind of like, okay, like there's no gray area, because you know, as you experienced it, how it made you feel. So yeah, that's just something that I've been paying more attention to. The little things in life that maybe sometimes we overlook, I'm paying more attention to those things so I can cultivate more of those moments in my life. But this challenge has been beautiful for my progress, for my well-being, for my mental health. I'm really proud of myself.